Smoking wax bats, trying to gain back my mentals. Oh, I like I was sleep, little baby, I will spin you. I said take them clothes off, she said I was fin to. Chop the price in half, you ain't know I knew jujitsu. Always for myself before anybody else. You can see it in my eyes, I ain't get no fucking help. Roaming around looking for my mammy, but she up above. Geeked out, nigga, yes, I really fell in love with drugs. You can get your pussy ass hit up inside the club. To my surprise, he ain't wear no mask or gloves. We can have it, bring it static, ain't showing no love. Pull up with them tools, I confused, they knew what it was. Smoking wax bats, trying to gain back my mentals. Oh, I like I was sleep, little baby, I will spin you. I said.
Welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. And today I got a special guest, the owner of THECOLLAB, Hunter. How's it going?
It's going great. How you doing?
I'm good. Okay, so I recently, when I was watching your story, I seen you in a play. When did this come about? When did you start wanting to act?
Oh, no, I've been acting. That was my first play at Slippery Rock. That was about like 2018. You know I'm dramatic. So we went to high school together, so you already know.
Personality, for sure.
So, yeah. So I think I first started with, Denzel Washington and Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman for their movie Fences. And
wait,
Ma
you were
Rainey.
in Fences?
Yeah, as an extra. And they pay a lot too.
The opportunity still counts.
Yeah, so Denzel was really cool too. So was Viola. Chadwick was going through cancer at the time, so he was like real rude. But I mean, yeah. So I mean, it was still a great experience though.
Okay. I didn't expect to get all that in the beginning of the interview, so let's highlight this a little bit because there was a period of time where he was getting a lot of flack and basically exactly what you were saying.
Right, yeah.
People saying he was rude, saying he was acting bougie, etc. And they were saying that the Black Panther character had gotten to him and not knowing in the moment he was going through that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like live through an actress and understand like why they're acting a certain way because they are going through a lot at one time. Like, so like whenever we were on set, he was just like, somebody get me water now. And it was like, but how would you act if you had like a certain amount of months left to live? So it's just like, I don't know. I wasn't judging him, but I didn't know he had cancer at that time though anyway.
None of us did.
Yeah.
So that means, because he did around maybe that year, he did like a couple movies. So he was doing all those movies.
He was trying to hurry up and get it in.
Bro, that's so wild. But all right. Like you said before, we used to go to school together, so I know a little bit about you before. And I never knew, like when I'm watching your interviews and I'm watching you speak, like the side of you that I knew was different from like the business and genius side. So I'm just really happy to get to know the other side of you too. All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. The journey of THECOLLAB. Because like when I don't hear the really like the ground level of you explaining it in the beginning because everyone kind of sees where it's at now. But I want to know like the struggles, the actual beginning, and I'm gonna really let you flow throughout all of it. Just talk about that a little bit.
What, like
the beginning stages before it's what it is now, before you're getting the interviews, with the struggles, like the actual struggles.
Well, if you really want to know, I started out with a business partner, but
really, wow,
yeah. So, but we ended up not working out, and that's something too. I want to tell people like you need to like really vet who you're working with first. Like, don't just try to like jump out there. Oh, let's collab. Oh, let's do this now. Like, you need to like do research on that person before you start trying to work with them, plan an event or anything, because people will be doing anything out here. Pittsburgh got some scammers. Yeah, so I had a partner at first. That didn't work out. Then the mall hit us with, oh, you got to move your space from upstairs to downstairs. And that was a lot because at the time I really didn't like have any money to pay no movers. So I had to like call family and friends, and people would say, oh, I'll do it, and then not show up. So that was a lot of heavy lifting. So that was really stressful because I had to move within like, I was closed actually for 2 months because I had to move out of the space in May, and then I was closed for like June and July and reopened in, hold on, wait. I closed in May of 2022, I believe, and then I reopened in about like, July. So it was like 2 months of not working, and that's like, And the mall don't care. They're not going to give you no money for your rent or nothing like that. So that was a little part of it. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, a little bit. But all right, so before the mall though, I'm like, before you even got into the mall, like that type process.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so the way I started was my dad was like, oh, you should use my space to, get money. And he's a barbershop. So, and he told that to all 3 of my siblings, and we were just like, okay, like, and I don't think they were really on it, but I was, because, I'm trying to get some money out. So I was like, maybe I'll have a party. But then I heard about how the parties were, like, people get shot, and I'm like, I can't have people shooting at my dad's barbershop, so I'm like, let's not do that. So then, I don't know, I kind of just start going around Pittsburgh and just trying to see, like what I could do. And so the people that have inspired me to do what I do now is definitely Little Ass Rose. She was doing pop-up shops, yeah, and I went to her pop-up shop, and I went to ask a vendor. I was like, how much did you pay? And she was like, $30, and something clicked in my head, and I was like, wait, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, and I was like, all right.
And that's on the low end.
And that's on the low end. So it was like half the money, but it was half, like, I love giving people exposure, like, you know what I mean? So it was like a 2-in-1 deal for me. So after that, I just start. I had my first one at my dad's barbershop. Then me and Scoop TV, we did one.
Shout out Scoop.
Swear, shout out Scoop. That's my boy. We did one in, like, I don't know, somewhere on the east side.
And these are pop-up shops.
Pop-up shops.
Okay.
Like, yeah, and the first one I had like 5 vendors. The next one got like 25. It started getting higher, 40, 50. So people like look at me, and how you said, like, they see the interviews, they see this and that, but they don't see like the ground level work that you have to do to get to the top. You can't just start here and then go shoot up, and next year, like, that's not how it works. Mm-hmm. So that's a little bit about it.
All right. So as far as, I don't want to get into specific details, but as far as the business partner happened, because you're telling me the story. So when did you decide you wanted a business partner? You wanted someone to help?
It's honestly so weird how everything happened. Like, that's why everything happens for a reason. Because, so my god brother, I don't know if you know, what's his business name? It was NFL Dreams a long time ago. Feet Kermrell. He has his space in Homewood called Privy, I think, something like that. It's a community space. But basically, he was just like, I'll give you $10K if you open up a space or whatever. And I was like
a grant.
Yeah. Like, he was giving me the money. That's what he said.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right. He said, yeah, I'm going to give you a year or whatever. But I really wasn't thinking about going into the mall. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was like, I still had a corporate job at Moravia Health. That's a black-owned health insurance, but a health place. And,
we'll get into that.
Yeah. So, yeah, after that, I saw a Facebook post, and it said, is anybody good with vendors? I want to open up a store in a mall. And that was him. He said that on Facebook. And I was like, I'm good with the vendors. I know a lot of people. So we ended up just coming together. But like I said, I didn't do any research on the person. So that's why I failed. But I mean, I'm still here. But it's just like, you just like.
Like you said, everything happens for a reason.
Right.
But all right. So there's 2 things I want to highlight here, because I've been to the Collab ample times. Sometimes I go in, sometimes I just stand outside, because we'll get into the performances and stuff that you have. But you've built a lot of traction for the mall, if I'm being honest. Everything's online now. So the fact that people are even coming to the mall for only the Collab, and then maybe you'll go to some other stores, but I've been there. There's really nothing there anymore. Like, do you know, or do you think the mall is aware of the amount of traction that you're bringing to the mall? Because this isn't like when we were growing up.
Right, yeah.
Who's going to the mall? You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Yeah, they don't. And actually, that's funny you said that, because, like, they always, like, nag me about little stuff, like, oh, your music's too loud, or, oh, your vendors are bringing in stuff through dicks, like, and they're, like, always complaining, and it's like, y'all are complaining about the little stuff, like, y'all need to worry about the bigger things that are happening, like, actually hire a marketing team, like, you know what I mean? Like, the mall needs so much help, but, Yeah, I'm actually having a meeting with them soon because, like you said, like they don't really know. So I was like, I want to show them like the interviews and podcasts that I've been on that is for the collab in Monroeville Mall. So they really don't know. But I'm definitely having a meeting soon. I think it's like next week to like really sit down and talk with them all. Like, hey, like respect me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
no, they really should though.
That's what I'm saying. Like.
Cause like I've just seen it. You can tell the difference when you're on this side of the mall versus this side of the mall. You're like, okay,
that's what I'm saying.
There's more stuff going on just naturally down here. So yeah, for sure. All right. So with the Pittsburgh Public Schools interview, how did this come about? Because one thing I'm not aware of is sometimes what usually people do, and I've seen this happen in times. I don't want to drop any names, but I've seen people go back to the school first. But it's kind of like you kind of skipped over and I was like, side tech, and then you get a Pittsburgh Public Schools interview. So did you think about going back to the school to do it, or?
No, I just told somebody this last night. Everything you're saying is so crazy. Literally last night at the gym, I told somebody, I said, before I go back to my high school, I want to like have some substance. I'm not going to just pop up like, oh, hey, what's up, y'all? And don't have shit going on. So, yeah, so no, Portia Fox, well, her real name is Portia Martin now. She don't go by Portia Fox, I don't think. But she reached out to me and she was telling me that she wanted to, you know, get me on there. And she's really the one that's behind PPS, and she's turning up their Instagram page and all that stuff. So shout out to her.
Because it was dry for a minute. Just 2 hour delays. No, I'm just
Exactly. Like, she's turning it up though.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So she's trying to get more into the social media side.
Yeah, she is.
And seeing there's a lot of people that went to Pittsburgh Public Schools just in general that are doing things now.
Yeah.
So nah, that's definitely smart. Okay. As far as the brands, this is one thing I'm really curious about because I did see in the interview when it comes to the food vendors that you had a couple problems with licensing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I want to know how you pick the food vendors. But first, let's talk about just like how you pick brands to come into the collab in general, or just vendors in general.
People always ask me that, and it's like I'll DM people. Like, it's just a daily thing. Like, I'll just be like, hey, how are you? Do you want to come into the store? Da, 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 da. You know, it's in a different way, but I just do that every day, like just on Instagram, just like DM people like every day, emailing too. But yeah, I don't really pick. I kind of let everybody do their thing. Like, I let people know, like, hey, like, this will sell here. This might not sell. This will sell more if you're actually here and to promote it. Like, because, you know, certain brands, it's like, if it's not a trendy style, it's like you got to be there to explain that the whole day. Like, you can't, it won't just sell off the simple design of the item. You know what I mean? That's just the truth of everything. Like, that's how it is in the other stores too in the mall. But yeah, I really don't pick. I kind of let everybody do their thing. Some people don't make it because they're not serious. They're hobbyists, but that's why we got Virgil Moore. He's helping us out now, so it's Gary B. Lit. Everybody that has to come into the collab has to go through him, get their business plan, their LLC, their insurance, all before you even become a vendor at this point. Because it's like, I don't want to deal with people who play around. Like, it's annoying and it's draining. Like,
I've dealt with a lot of that, but one thing I would say, when you reach a certain level, people stop playing with you. I ain't gonna lie. But in the beginning, oh my,
that's what I'm saying.
People come 3 hours late, don't care, won't call, cancel, nothing. Be like, so I understand exactly what you're going through there. So it's basically, as far as like people you see on social media, like if you wanna, you see a brand or something, so you'll just DM them.
I just DM them.
And if they don't respond, it's just, it is what it is.
I might keep trying. I hit them up next week.
So who would you say has been the like best-selling brand that has been in the collab?
Oh, right now?
Just in general, overall.
Vintage Skins, whenever he was in there, he was doing good.
He's blown.
Yeah, swear. Shout out to D Page. She definitely. I've been knowing him since forever, y'all.
Bro,
like,
and that's the thing. I'm so sorry to cut you off because I've been trying to let you just express it. It's crazy because like everybody be calling him D Page, and it's just like, bro, I grew up in there. We was calling him Polo Don. Like I just don't
remember that.
Yeah, so it's just like I really
oh my God.
used to hang with him every now and then. Not too much upstanding height. So it's just like seeing people's elevation and like their nickname versus versus now. Like even yours.
Even
it's
mine.
crazy.
Like people be like, the OGs know Cake Boss, but even people that just follow me, they're like, oh, what's up, Cake Boss? And I'd be like, and I'm actually trying to change my Instagram name too. I'm not rocking with that name no more. I don't know. It's like giving young.
You've elevated.
Like, you
That's
know
all.
what I mean?
Yeah. You've
like,
elevated.
I don't know. But yeah, he was definitely doing good. DTL Apparel, she's in there right now. That's shout out to Jenna.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing really well with her Skelly Zip. She's actually bringing some pants today.
Mm-hmm.
She got the whole sweatsuit coming today, so I'm excited for those. A lot of people been doing good in the collab.
How much free gear you be getting?
I don't really be getting that much, like, cause I don't want to like disrespect them, cause I want them to pay me too. So it's like, but some people will give me the strength, like off the strength. Like Dirty Laundry, he gave me a couple pieces for free. Trying to think who else. I don't remember. A lot of what's it called? 100 Bricks at a Time. Beasley's brand and Racked Up P.
I seen you had Hemi's brand, his new brand stamped on there too.
I got that stamp too a couple days ago. His brand is so hard too. Like it's like the creative like side of Pittsburgh is like so dope, but it's just that they gotta get serious or they gotta get help. That's what it is. Like you need a team. Like there's no I in team, right?
Here we go with this.
What?
Because it's like
you need a team.
I agree, but
you can't do it by yourself.
I agree, but I mean, I didn't came far by myself just throughout life in general, and I've seen you done it too. So it's like, yeah, but I'm willing to just keep going until I reach a certain point where it's just I have to get help. But until then, bro, I'll just keep thugging it out.
Well, no, me, I'm not doing that no more because.
But you reached that point where you've outgrown you. Yeah,
it's not even about like I've outgrown it. It's that I'm literally getting stressed out. Like so, for example, there's so many parts of a vendor like coming into the store. I'm probably like talking sooner, but it's just like, all right, like they're reaching out to me. Then they have thousands of questions. I created a new system where if you have thousands of questions, you have to go through my Calendly and book an appointment to even come to the store to talk all day about this. I can't talk like while I'm working at the same time, like you know what I mean, answer 20 questions. So like, and then like trying to get them in the store, making sure they have everything. Like it's just too much for me to like do the marketing, do the in-store sales and all that in one. It's just too much. Running the store is too much.
You've been doing this all by yourself.
Basically, but I'm finally getting help now. Like, and it's like
you don't hear shit like this in like other cities and stuff, but they be like, "Oh no, we connected instantly," and it'd be like, "I don't be down like that down here."
It doesn't, and people here they want to like.
They want the shine and glitz.
Yeah, that too. But people say that they support, but it's like it's so weird because I have so many shares and likes on Instagram, Facebook, but like 75% of those people never came to the store. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I understand maybe it's far, but it's like, like, I don't know. Like, if that was me, I'm trying to get to wherever my friend got their stuff at. Even then, when it comes to family, like, like, I had to shake my head on that one because.
And here's the thing where it's like, and I hate to say it, but you might need to take the collab on a tour or something.
No,
so,
I know. Yeah, people always say that.
Because look, when I was talking to Scoop, I'm using this just because it's a perfect example. All right, before he left, he was getting support, and it was slight. I'm going to just keep it 100. Bro, he left, was gone for a little bit, came back. Everybody wants to interview him. Everybody wants to work with him. So it's something about that outside of the city reach.
It is.
And I've seen that reach, and I've seen
like,
what it can do.
Why? Like, why can't you fuck with me here? Like, I don't understand. But, no, you're right. You're completely right. Because me and Scoop, we talk for hours about stuff like this all the time. Like, and, you know, I ain't dropping no names, but, you know, people do be copying people a lot in Pittsburgh. Like, a lot. Like, I see it a lot. Like, and it's like, okay, if like, say you inspire somebody to start doing podcasts, that's fine. But it's like, I feel like at the minimum you don't have to, but they should reach out to you and be like, "Hey, bro, I like what you're doing. You got any tips?" You know, just trying to get on. Like, and you don't have to get nobody's respect, but you know what I mean. Like,
I don't watch. I'm gonna have to cut this out, but I can't. It's just this is about you. This ain't about me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
All right. So when it comes to funding, how did this happen? Because I was extremely curious in this. I'm going to let the people do their own research on how much it costs monthly or whatever to rent out or lease the space. How are you doing this? Because you're saying this on your own, and now you're saying, of course, you're getting in the team. But how are you
Right.
doing this? How are you gaining the funding for this? Like,
Yeah, I don't have any funding right now. It's like all my money in my pocket, which is bad because you need to like, get help. OPM.
well, of course you're using from the vendors, correct?
I mean the vendors, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying like even like how people like would buy a TV or buy studio equipment like with their loan or whatever the case is. Like no, like everything that I buy right now is like literally from like my account. Like so it's just like no, I need help. Like help me. Like I am not out here winning. I don't know. People always think like oh like. Listen, y'all, I thrift. I do, like, all the stuff I have on right now is, like, thrifted. Like, all my clothes, shoes, like, people be like, oh, how did you get that? Like, girl, I did not pay $5,000 for that Amiri sweater. That was in the thrift store, honey. That was in the thrift store. Like.
It's the online persona.
It is.
They see you doing something.
They do. And, I like to style it up, so I get it. But, yeah, no.
I always want to tell people, anybody that like sees someone doing their thing and they're like, oh, they must have money. I'm gonna tell everybody, and this is the reason why I don't really like complain about struggling or like putting my money into it, because it's like, but this is what happens in the beginning phase. This is what we all go through. You know what I'm saying? The struggling, but this is the part where you can say to people once you do buy an but you wasn't there. So it's just like. That's just what it is. But everybody sees like, but you have to understand what people are seeing. They're seeing you online, again, like you're killing it. You're doing a lot. And you're connecting with people that they can't even reach. Like, not everybody's getting me to pull up. Like,
right, yeah.
Things like this aren't happening. Like, not everybody's on Wavy Wagyu. Like, you're doing stuff. Like, this is about to be a third one.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I'm trying to think. Somebody told me something the other day. I don't know, they were just saying like, oh, my cousin, she called me yesterday. She was like, yo, you want to go to Jamaica next week? And I'm like, what do you think this is? I'm like, no. I mean, I would like to, but I can't like just pick up and, because she was like, oh, these hoes don't be having money and I know you got some. And I'm just like, girl.
Well, if we, hold on. Because if we do the math, and I've done the math of what I've put into podcasting, and I know you've probably done the math of what you put it into your brand and what you're doing. Bro, we do be getting money. Let's like compared to other people, we be getting money. It's just we're funding a dream right now. Right, so it's kind of like we have it, but like I ain't got it, bro. I'd rather put it over here. We could go to Jamaica in the next 10 years for a month. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like if you really lock in right now, like just imagine how your life will be like in a couple of years. Like
so that's one thing that keeps you going though too. All right, let's take a little intermission about the collab for a little bit here, because you were spoiled growing up.
What?
So when did the cutoff stop for you?
Not the cutoff.
Well, I'm being honest. We're talking True Religion, Burberry, like you can't lie to me. I've seen it firsthand.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like my dad, we would always just go to like Tanger, and then of course he had the barbershop in the mall. So every shoe release, we were able to get in the mall before anybody. That's when they were standing in line and everything. But I never stood in line because I can get in the mall before y'all.
Okay, a little bit of a flex.
A little bit of slight flex. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know. It was never. I don't really look at it as spoiled because it's like we didn't get everything we wanted. It was like, you know, some stuff, but not everything. Like I don't know.
All right, now that we're on that subject, let's take a jog back here. So, what was your perception of Sad Tech? Just like from how you thought about it and what you thought, because I never really asked like the younger generation that was a couple grades below me what they thought.
What they thought about what? Like
just Sci Tech in general, because of course it's changed now. Oh my God, they're not strict at all.
Oh, for real?
Your shirt's not tucked in, detention. Like, come on.
So they used to go crazy. I mean, I think Sci Tech was a good school based on like what I heard from others at Obama and like Dice, like even now I'm hearing like I'm trying to think, what's that school called? Woodland Hills. Mm-hmm. My friend was telling me, she was like, yeah, like we would just cut the fuck up in there, like, and teachers wouldn't care, and we don't have to turn in our homework. And I'm like, what? I'm like, at Sci Tech, everything was accounted for. Every person was.
Oh, what are you doing? Why on my platform? No, I'm just like, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, I think Sci Tech was a good school. I think they really taught a lot of kids, like, you know, how to, like, you know, go through life. I mean, outside of the whole credit and everything like that, they didn't really teach that part, but everything else, I think.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yo, all right, so I'm glad you highlighted that. Well, now the kids in school aren't. Apparently, a lot of kids can't even read, and it's just it's a lot of it's bad. Well, that's a whole nother topic.
They make everything easy for them.
Bro, it's like, I mean, I knew we were getting a different education. I always say this when I seen prep kids right after school outside, but that was any Sci Tech student knows that's impossible. If you learn that in the after school program, you have to do some form of homework. Somebody's giving you homework.
Listen, I remember, I'm trying to think. I think I was going on some bus back to Obama or prep, because I think I was in a band or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I was on a bus, and this little boy, I was in 7th grade, and he was like, he was playing this music, and I was like, who's that? And he was like, you don't know Teflon? And I was like, no. I was like, who's that? He was like, come on now. You go to school in Oakland. And I was like, I don't know. But after that, I just start listening to Jimmy Wapo, Teflon, all these artists. Like, I'm a little hood rat for real. Like, I love all trap music. Like, and it's crazy. Like, and I don't even know who that was, but he literally got me hooked on all these artists. Like, and it's just crazy because when you, like, if you put your child in certain environments, they will start to pick up those attributes.
I didn't even see that's where you were going with that. Oh my God, that was like, a beautiful setup.
Literally, like I wouldn't have known about all these people if I didn't go to Sci Tech. If I went to a little white school or Oakland Catholic, I probably wouldn't even know. Like,
you need to, and that's where it's like when you think about the future, you want to protect your kids and not have them in the hood, but it's kind of. Because you need that hood. I'd rather them have just a little bit of the hood essence. You need it, yeah. Because you see the people without it.
A little street smart, yeah.
The people without it are so passive. I'm going to just leave it at passive. All right. So when it comes to, I kind of asked you this already, but when it comes to like body care and stuff like that, when it comes to those type of vendors, is there licensing and stuff for that, or how does that work?
Yeah, if you make like certain body butters or whatever, I think you do need to have certain licensing. I really don't know too much, but I know for sure about the health department. They be on me.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the food. All right, so get into that a little bit.
Yeah, the health department, shout out to y'all. But yeah, they definitely be on me, like trying to make sure everybody has the right certifications, because it is important. Like, you can't be cooking out of your kitchen and making food. Like, so all these people on Pittsburgh Bosses and Facebook, they're not allowed to be doing that. But you know, I appreciate the hustle still, because I still be buying like egg rolls from people or whatever they sell. But it's really not allowed if you don't have a license, because they will fine you if they find out. So that's why it's kind of good that they keeping it low key. Like, not too many people know, but once everybody starts catching on to you, that's when somebody's going to call on you and tell on you. Some little hater, a little petty person.
People be doing that?
Oh, yeah. They do.
Wait. No.
What?
So people, you have, like, haters? Like, people that hate you?
I mean.
I've seen you mad once. Every other time, you're always smiling. You're always joyful. You're always positive. Giggly, like, so. Haters, like, I would assume that.
I mean, I don't know. Look, you talking about cutting stuff out. But, nah. I mean, I do be seeing little stuff here and there. You know how you said, like, mimicking or whatever. But I don't really.
No. Is it people that got something going on, though?
Yeah. Pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, I swear, I feel like when I post certain, like, I don't even know, like, even selfies, like, I feel like I see people like post the same selfie after me. It'd be weird, like, little stuff, and I'd be like, I don't know, I like to inspire people, so it's not really nothing wrong with it. But I did hear in some interviews, some podcasts, like, I don't know, I heard some things in some podcasts.
Tell me, and I'll edit it if you want me to. All right, so as far as like your personal life, what's going on in your personal life here? Because you have everything in the collab, or is it just kind of like you don't have a personal life because of the collab?
No, I am trying to get away, not away, but I'm trying to like, expand now. So I'm also an event coordinator at Hill & Co. Company Event Center. So like I'll like event coordinate the baby showers or birthday parties that they have, and that really excites me, like to really like be like, all right, let's put this table here, let's move the cake over here, like just coordinating everything. So like that / getting into like styling again and fashion and making clothes.
You've been had that trip.
Yes, thank you. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just trying to really get into that. Like that actually excites me. Like helping people excites me too, but actually like putting on weird different pieces. Like, and it's crazy because I was really late because I was trying to figure out an outfit. Like because
you weren't that late. I
wasn't that late. But like I really wanted to like wear a different outfit with this little purse I got from the thrift store. Like it's so cute. Look at it. It's like a little burger, but it doesn't really match the pink that I have on. But I was just like, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Bro, that's crazy. That's how I used to view dressing and really think about it. But you can tell I don't be giving up. Like everyone can tell.
You gotta start caring.
No. I'm gonna care once I get the bread. Right now, bro. If anybody know, well, that's the kind of thing because everybody's like, it's kind of transferring over from knowing me as Nugget to knowing me as Pittsburgh Chatter. So if you know me as Pittsburgh Chatter, you probably think like, though, this nigga ain't got no drip. Anybody that know me before know when I was spending all my money on clothes, bro, I was probably one of the flyest niggas.
Make it look good though. You can go to the thrift store. I go. This is thrift store. Like
bro, I'm buying some new ones of these, and that's it.
Don't do that because you gotta do your presence. You gotta look right.
No, I don't even be getting cuts, but I don't care. I really do.
Change that 2024.
Why?
Because when you look good, you feel good.
No, but when you look bad, not bad, but mediocre 95% of the time, when you do go to, that's when it really hits. So I don't be, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get it though, because somebody just told me that he's a big contractor or whatever, and every day he wears like his paint on his pants and just a crazy jacket, but he be getting money. But it's like, I don't know, that's just not me though. I'm trying to look cute, like.
But you're a girl. I would expect that. That's different.
A guy can still look good though too.
Man,
put that cologne on and get your nails done.
Whoa. And don't get the nails done.
You can get your nails done, not like
no, I know the gel coat. You're talking about rich nigga shit. I ain't there yet. That's rich nigga shit. That's the prep.
That's simple hygiene.
To get your nails done is not simple hygiene. That's taking that step forward. Simple hygiene is bathing, brushing your teeth, cologne, deodorant,
and do your beard and
yeah, I don't do beard oil. I have to put oil in my hair though.
Oh, okay.
But, because I haven't got it done in so long. But outside of that, yeah. So when you say, all right, so what are your requirements when dating? Let's just jump to this since you want to segue into all this.
That's crazy business. This is the wrong question for me.
What do you mean?
No, it ain't the wrong question.
Well,
but
you've been to Slippery Rock.
Yeah.
You've been to Side Tech, so you've had the hood experience and you've had the outside hood suburb type like experience.
Yeah, at least at this phase, like you just have to like really keep up with yourself. And it's not like you gotta wear expensive clothes, but just make sure you know, like when you're getting to be older, like you need to learn like what color suits you best, what cologne matches your body chemistry, like learning how you like your hair. Like I'm still learning like how I want like my hair in certain braids and certain colors. Like, like you need to explore. And it's not because like it ain't about the money. It's just about like, do what you can. You don't just go ballistic and spend your money up, but you know what I mean? Like just take the time and understand like what suits you best.
So is this your way of navigating around the question I asked you?
What?
Okay, we'll move on. All right, so let's talk about Slippery Rock a little bit. So tell me, what was your experience like there? And you graduated from there, correct?
No, I didn't graduate. I got one more year left.
So you don't have a degree?
No, swear.
Oh, people killing it without degrees. I love it. Fuck what niggas talk. All right, I'm sorry, guys.
Swear, you really don't need a degree for real, but a degree does help though. Slippery Rock was an amazing time. That's crazy. I'm really saying more than what I usually say on here. I gotta like stop cussing.
I'm nice. What you mean?
And like doing saying certain stuff. But
I'm gonna cut the stuff out. Like if you, I'll send you the link too. I got you.
Okay.
I ain't gonna do you shady.
Okay. Yeah. trying to think. Slippery Rock, it was a great time. I learned how to be by myself, like, you know, like buying toilet paper for myself, buying like groceries, and then learning how to cook more. Like, college is definitely worth it. Like, you know, and you build lifelong friends. Like, y'all's both struggling trying to figure out a test, and then you go into a party later that night, and it's just like, how we get here? But it's lit. College is lit.
As far as friends, do you have any of the same friends? Like, of course, there's the same, like maybe 2 or 3 that you've had in the past. Are you still with the same people?
That's such a funny question too. But no, I definitely got at least like 2 to 3 people that I still talk to.
Okay, but you know the group of friends that you grew up around, and like, so tell me here.
Yeah.
Is it a recent thing of separation, or is something that has already happened?
What, from college?
Just friends in general. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll have 30, 40, 50 friends from high school to college, and then it's like, when you start in a grinding phase, it's kind of like you start separating from people. So I'm just asking.
Oh, the separation phase from like the grinding.
Are you in that right now?
Yeah, I'm in that for sure.
So you know what I'm talking about when it's like, bro, I can't do that, bro. I'm doing this.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, I mean, I can't say people know what I'm going through, but yeah, I definitely separate myself because it's just like I even went to Lynx last weekend, and I was just sitting there like what is going on in here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I'm in an environment where I shouldn't be. Like, I like going to places that people really don't go to, like the North Shore or Squirrel Hill, Shady Side, little, you know, low-key bars or low-key places. Like, it's just better because nobody knows you, and you get to like get new, genuine encounters. Like, at these places on the South Side, it's just kind of like everybody trying to like be in a fashion war, and like it's just like, what's going on?
She not gonna say it, so I'm gonna say it first. She like the white folk. They less stressful.
No, I don't. I mean, I can't say I don't.
You said the North Shore and Squirrel Hill
because it's a different environment for your brain. Like, it's a whole different mindset. Like, even shout out to Emerald City too. If you go to Emerald City, they just, you know, bought their building downtown. Like, their building is like great. They have a lot of like lighting in there, and you can sit in there and think and write and do whatever you want because they offer workspaces too. So the Cohatch space, Aaliyah McMullen showed me that space too. She actually has a space there too. But these other spaces that people are creating they're better. They're better. Yeah.
I've seen some gaming spaces, a cigar
That's what
type.
I'm saying. Like, you need to like expand your horizon and don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna just party on the South Side or party in Homewood or party like at the Cave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just try to like broaden your horizons with like going out.
I'm cool off of it. Y'all got that? No. I'm lying. I gotta start popping out the events. I've been to the collab though.
No, you should though, because I'll say that too. Because I was on the same thing. I was like, I don't want to. But when you go out and network, you don't gotta go for long. Just go for a little bit. Like, just go for like. It depends where you're going, of course. Like, but like, say, what's it called? Nobleman's Lounge. Every Monday is Motivational Monday, so that's perfect. Like, you know, people still drinking, they got a little bit of food, but it's always networking. It's mostly always positive.
Yeah, I can't. Everybody says you can't make certain connections without networking, so that is true. But
right,
I don't want to keep saying this, but I just sense the fake energy, and it seemed like everybody just be having a dark, weird, like, use you type energy. And it's like I've never had I've known you for a while, and we've never had a conversation like this, and it's crazy to me.
Right.
Like, bruh, this is crazy like that. When you move down the line, you understand that people's grind can bring you closer to conversations and understanding each other. So it's just, you know what it is. But I know you kind of find a cheat code though, because you have the collab, so it's like
what?
The networking comes to you. What do you mean?
Yeah, it does, but like also you gotta like really pick, like I said, like you gotta pick what environments you want to be in, because like certain environments drain me. Like, you know what I mean? Like going to certain places and the whole time they want to say collab. Oh, I gotta come. And it's like, listen, I am out of the collab right now. I need you to talk to me about something else. Like, I have a lot of other things I'm trying to do besides the collab.
They do that to you?
Yeah, like they like do that, and it's like,
well, that's all what they see.
I know.
That's why you gotta go out more. That's what one of my mentors told me. He is like, bro, they're only talking about one thing. Go do something else.
And that's what I'm saying. And I have been hearing lately, they're like, oh, I've been seeing you killing it in the gym. You know, some people have been saying that too.
I seen you
So like I be posting a lot in the gym, and that's been like, you know, one of my like things I've been on my fitness journey is just trying to like really like get better, you know, toning up and just staying mentally sane.
So when you said you was up 500 mil on IG, no, I'm just joking. You said you was up 100. You was cat?
100 mil? You know I play too much. 100 mil?
You wouldn't be in Pittsburgh? Keep it 100 mil.
No, I would be out of here for sure. Like, see, I love Pittsburgh, and there's a lot of support, but there's a lot of, like you said, fake energy using, like, people will reach out to you because they're trying to uplift themselves, not because they genuinely want to work with you. Like, you know what I mean?
And I've hit people. All right, I apologize. I did say that we were going like a while ago, and it's kind of hard, but no, anybody that has anything going on, they don't even get mad. They be like just happy when I do get to them. Right. It be the people that don't really, you know what I'm saying, got an emotion. They be like, oh, bro, and I'm like, my nigga, do you not know how this works? I'm gonna fuck with the people that
I just watched your podcast with Vibe Ship last night, and I wanted to share it, but I was like, I'm gonna wait. But yeah, y'all was talking about like, you know, like you don't just pick anybody to get on your show, like, you know what I mean? Like, of course you want to have the whole city on, but it's like it gotta make sense, like, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever you post somebody and then it gets no shares, it's like, of course it's not because nobody knows who that is.
When it comes to, all right,
you can start with the underdogs though.
Listen, so when it comes to views and likes, I'm gonna tell you this, and then we gotta wrap up. I don't even care, and I don't even look at it. Like at first I was really like, oh, I gotta get this type level of views, this type level of likes. I just don't care no more. It's because if people are asking me, who the fuck is that? Why are you interviewing them? Is that not the point of an interview? You're supposed to learn about the people you don't know about. Of course I could do interviews with you, but I've watched interviews. You don't be doing a lot of talking. I got you to open up. Facts.
Yeah.
You don't be doing a lot of talking.
Honestly, too.
No, I've watched the whole thing. You don't do a lot of talking.
No, I was going to say, like, yeah, I feel like in this environment it's cool, too. Like, I like how it is in here. It's, like, comfortable. But, the other times I was under the influence with other interviews, and I told myself this time I'm not going to do that. And then I also had sunglasses on last time, so I was like, I'm going to wear like something that they can see my eyes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I wanted to change it up this time. Like, so yeah.
All right, so there's a lot that I'm going to have to edit and cut out. Of course, I'll send you the link, and you can tell me everything that you want. And I don't usually do that, but you did give some stuff where it's like...
Yeah, we got to chop it up.
Okay, all right. So, I do. I'm so mad at Rep It. I did not know this was going to go like this.
What?
We should have got more time. But I appreciate you for coming. Shout your brand out, where they can find you, where they can follow you, and all of that.
So follow my brand page at Shop the Collab on Instagram. Shop the COLAB. There's one L, not two. And Facebook is just the Collab. And my personal Instagram is CakeBossX, but it's already changed since, so I don't know. Just follow the collab.
All right. Thank you, Hunter. I appreciate you for coming in.
Thank you.